Hello, network engineers. Welcome to this technical training on deploying the Transport Layer Security Encapsulation Protocol, or TEAP, with EAP-TLS in Cisco Identity Services Engine, or ISE. This combination offers a robust and secure network authentication method. Let's start with a brief introduction to what TEAP and EAP-TLS are, and why they are essential for modern network security. TEAP is a flexible tunneling EAP method. Its primary benefit is providing protection for the inner EAP methods, offering a more secure alternative to protocols like PEAP. This is particularly crucial for robust internal control and risk mitigation. EAP-TLS, or Extensible Authentication Protocol Transport Layer Security, is highly secure as it uses certificates on both the client and server sides. When combined with TEAP as the inner method, it provides strong, mutual authentication, verifying both the user and the network. Before deployment, proper certificate management is a non-negotiable prerequisite. Let's look at the necessary server certificates in Cisco ISE. For both the server and client, you need valid digital certificates issued by a trusted certificate authority. The server needs a certificate bound to the EAP service, and clients need personal certificates for authentication. In ISE, you must first import the trusted root certificate of your certificate authority. Then, import your server certificate and ensure it is designated for the EAP authentication service. Binding the correct server certificate to the EAP service within ISE is a critical configuration step to enable the server to prove its identity during the authentication process. Now that our certificates are ready, let's configure the TEAP protocol itself within Cisco ISE. Navigate to your allowed protocols. Here, you need to select TEAP and enable EAP chaining. This is the critical step that allows the user authentication and machine authentication to be sent in one single authentication message, rather than two separate requests. Within the TEAP authentication policy, you must define EAP-TLS as the allowed inner method. This is where the client certificate authentication takes place, inside the secure TEAP tunnel. The network access client, or supplicant, also needs configuration. We'll look at the necessary steps for common operating systems like Windows. On the client side, configure the network connection to use TEAP, specifying EAP-TLS as the inner method, and making sure it knows which client certificate to present. The client certificate and the trusted root CA must be installed on the end user device. Without the client certificate, EAP-TLS authentication will fail, and without the CA, the server certificate cannot be validated. With authentication configured, we move to the authorization phase, where we determine what access clients are granted after successful authentication. Ensure the 802.1x policy set is correctly defined to handle requests coming in for this secure network access. This is the entry point for all authentication and authorization logic. Authorization rules should be based on attributes found within the client certificate, allowing you to grant access based on user roles or device identity derived directly from the certificate. Finally, we covered testing the deployment and addressing common issues you might encounter. The best way to confirm successful deployment is by monitoring the live logs in ISE. Look for successful authentication status and ensure that the correct authorization policy is being hit. Common errors include trust issues with certificates, misconfiguration of the EAP method on the client or server, or network issues like firewalls blocking radius traffic. Always verify your certificate chains and port accessibility. Implementing TEAP with EAP-TLS is a significant upgrade in network security. Follow these steps and best practices for a seamless deployment.